80 seconds.
RCO, report range, go for launch.
Range go.
CLCDR, you are go for launch.
Roger.
70 seconds.
SSE, hydraulics internal.
Internal.
T-minus 1 minute.
seconds.
1 minute to the launch of the Phoenix Mars lander.
Conditions, T-minus 60 seconds. On.
On.
45 seconds.
CLCDR, LC-17 launch enabled to flight.
100% launch.
Flight.
ATC-3, main power disable on.
On.
35 seconds.
Hydraulics, go.
30 seconds.
30 seconds away from the liftoff. The ignition sequence will begin at T-minus 2.5 seconds. T-minus 20 seconds now. 15 seconds. Locks topping in work. T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Main engine start. 2, 1, 0. And liftoff of the Delta II rocket with Phoenix, a distant science outpost seeking clues of the evolution at the polar region of Mars.
Rated, the vehicle is responding.
All check range looking good also.
Both verniers and the main engine chamber pressures looking good. Passed our peak chamber pressure in the solid motors, and we're seeing the normal levels of disturbances as we go approach Mach 1. Correction, we're past Mach 1. We're supersonic. Solid motors beginning to taper off. We've passed max Q. First stage performance looking good. 5 miles in altitude. Solid motor burnout. Air start ignition. And solid motor jettison. Ground starts have been jettisoned and the air start motors are up and running, climbing up to their peak chamber pressures. We see the normal amounts of disturbances in the roll axis at solid motor jettison. Coming up on T plus 90 seconds. Both verniers and the main engine chamber pressures are still strong. The vehicle is now 17 miles altitude. First stage systems continue to look good. We're approaching solid motor burnout. Solid motor burnout. And jettison. Got a good jettison. All 3 air start motors have left the vehicle, and we've initiated our LOX tank relief reset. LOX tank top pressure increasing as expected. Main engine and verniers continue to burn well. Coming up on T plus 160 seconds. The vehicle is now 34 miles altitude. And my downrange distance and velocity don't appear to be working on the ground computer. All I have is altitude. Vehicle body rates are very smooth at this time. Coming up on T plus 195 seconds into the mission. First stage systems continue to look good. LOX tank top pressure continues to rise slowly, and our main engine and vernier chamber pressures are solid. Vehicle body rates are normal. And the vehicle is climbing in altitude, running right down the center of the range track. T plus 240 seconds. Our next event will be a MECO coming up in about 20 seconds. We have a range liftoff time of 09 hours, 26 minutes, 34.596 seconds. We have our float switches and have enabled MECO. There's MECO. Both burners continue to burn well under chamber pressure, under tank pressure, I'm sorry. VECO. We've separated the stages. And ignited the second stage. Coming up on T plus 300 seconds. Vehicle rates looking normal. Not too much happening at this time. Coming up on T plus 360 seconds. See normal jet activity.
The animation we're seeing
is now 81 miles altitude. We're now at T plus 400 seconds. Second stage continues to perform well. Chamber pressure is very solid, right where it should be. Hydraulic system and return pressures are good. And we're seeing normal RACS jet activity at this time. And we have some good numbers here. Vehicle is now at altitude of 88 miles, downrange distance 900 nautical miles, and a velocity of 15,100 miles an hour. Glad to have that back. Second stage performance is still nominal. And we have switched to Antigua data. Both CRDs are still operating well.
The animation that we're seeing is real-time animation based on the data coming back through our tracking stations. The one we're currently getting data through is Antigua. Real-time animation should show our second stage engine cutoff when it occurs.